born poor, mama was too. Walking through the snow, plastic bags on their shoes. Papa selling houses, sleeping in a car. 4 babies in the backseat, underneath the stars. Well, hey, hey, just work a little harder. Hey, hey, punching that clock with work and prayer and a little bit of luck. Make so much money, need a 10-ton truck. Ha, 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 ha.
Hey, good morning. Paul McMann here with Forex Smart Trade. It is Thursday, August 21st, 2025, 6:30 in the morning. I'm so glad you could join me so early to see what we can find in the market. Here at Forex Smart Trade, we teach people to successfully and profitably currency trade using our simple but highly accurate proprietary trading indicators. And the purpose of this session is to show you how simple and accurate they are. I'm going to show you one of our dozen different trade strategies. When we coach someone, we devise a trade plan based around their availability to trade and their risk preferences. And we are so confident that we can teach you to do this profitably that once we've trained you, we'll let you trade with our money and split what you make. So with that, let's take a look at what we've got this morning. We first need to listen to this guy, and then we'll be on our way.
Due to federal and state regulations, we are providing the following disclosure. Please stay tuned, as this will take less than a minute. Foreign exchange, futures, and cryptocurrency trading are highly risky, and you can lose all the money you invest should you decide to engage in live trading. We are not responsible for your investment, trading, or tax decisions. We are not licensed financial advisors, traders, accountants, stockbrokers, or attorneys. We are not licensed commodities brokers and do not engage in or facilitate commodities transactions. We are not an introducing broker, and we make no recommendation as to where you should invest or what broker you should trade with. As you apply what you learn, we recommend you seek advice from licensed professionals. Any trade results that we show should not be considered typical of our students. We do not and cannot track the results or performance of our students' private trading accounts. We do not know what a typical or average student earns or loses trading. This is not a get-rich-quick program, guaranteed system, or business opportunity. We sell training and trading tools. We make no promises our training or tools will generate future income for students, and you may not make your investment back, including your investment in this training. Any redistribution or recording of this material is strictly prohibited without advance written permission.
Our goal is to make trading profitable, easy, and that it doesn't take a lot of time. And when we coach you, we've got a detailed curriculum that's been developed over the last 16 plus years that really focuses on just the things that we think are essential to know. There's lots of information out there. It's hard to figure out what's good and what's bad. The reason we come online is so that you can see that this works and see if it might be for you. Best way to figure that out is actually to do our trading trial, where we'll give you full access to the indicators. We'll also give you some one-on-one instruction on trade strategy, so that you can see for yourself that it works. We've got videos, we've got group training sessions, we've got these live trades. I do 3 of them a week, Tuesday and Thursday morning, Monday afternoon. I also send out a trade setup every morning around 10:30. The company sends one out at around 9:30. And then at 4:15, I send out an overnight trade setup that is expected to close during the night. When you become a member, we've got live trades every morning at 10, again at 6, and then we've got lots of training sessions. We are constantly coaching. Anybody good at anything has a coach, works with a coach, works on the fundamentals. So that's what we do. I like to work off of a checklist. Checklists have been shown to kind of improve performance, especially for doctors. So let's just go through my checklist. During the call this morning, or the session, I generally don't take questions because I'm focused on just trying to find us a trade in the 30 minutes that we have. But questions are good. I like questions. Questions are how you get better. To ask questions, it's just best to get on my calendar, get yourself 30 minutes, and we will go through whatever you need. As a former professor, I do office hours every Wednesday at 3:30. Yesterday, sorry, I came on a little late. I thought the window was open and going, but I was in the waiting room. So by the time I recognized that I was in the waiting room and not on the call, I had seen some people that come in and missed me. Every morning, just to refresh your green chart, clears out the memory, makes it operate a little faster, picks up any improvements, updates they've done. Good habit, essential habit. Every day at the end of the day or the beginning of the next day, go back and look at the trades that didn't go the way that you thought. There's learning to be had there. With our simulator, you can go back to the specific moment that you took the trade and look at exactly what the chart was telling you. And more often than not, there was a mistake or an error there. And by learning from those errors, if we don't win, we learn. By learning from those errors, we improve our accuracy rate, and that makes us more money. We are technical traders. We are trading based on the price action. That's what our indicators are very good at telling us. If we can get the direction of a move, we can make some money. And you only really need 2 or 3 a day to make good money at this. But news does impact currency prices. So we like to know what the news is. I like to get my news off of Forex Factory. Forex Factory categorizes news in 3 categories. Yellow, which is low impact, we ignore those. Orange, which is medium impact, I ignore those. But red or high impact, these are guys I want to trade around. And generally I use a 2-hour window where I won't trade 2 hours before one of these red guys, because I don't want to be holding one trade when this news happens, because frequently on the red items it causes a spike in the price, and that spike is enough to cause you to hit your stop loss and be taken out of the trade. So this morning at 8:30 and 9:45, U.S. dollars got some news. Unemployment claims at 8:30, and flash PMI at 9:45. So this morning we won't trade the USD. The trade I am going to do, we've got a dozen different signals, and what signal you trade with is going to be a function of when you're available to trade and what your risk preferences are. And we will help come up with a customized trade plan based on your availability to trade and how comfortable you are with things. This one suits me, 10-point trade. I like to take it off of a 1-hour chart. It's not the only trade I do, but it's the principal one. On a 1-hour chart, we're looking at between 5 and 35 pips. My sweet spot tends to be 11 pips. And basically what we're trying to do with the trade is there are 3 sections to the chart. This middle section, which we call the majors and minors. This top section, which we call the TNTs. And this bottom section, which we call the pressure. And basically we want all 3 sections to agree. I start with this middle section, the majors and minors. The chart we're trading off of is a chart called the Light 6 Major. It's one of our standard charts. It is a composite chart. It's showing me 6 different currency pairs. These are all US based. And with the middle section here, if I see what I want, I go to the next section. And if I see what I want there, I go to the third section. Each of the sections are measuring something different. And when all three agree, that's a high probability trade. This red and green line is the major indicator. Black and gray is the minor indicator. Horizontal red line is the oversold line. Horizontal blue line is the overbought line. So I'm looking for situations where we are oversold and the lines are going up. And I want to ride that through the channel, and you can see the 3 up candles, or the lines are coming down, and you see the big down candle. So that's what I'm looking for. I know we're not going to trade the US dollar. This first chart is kind of a composite chart. It's showing us 6 different currency pairs. They all contain the US dollar. We're just going to go through it real quickly to see if we see what a good setup looks like. Here we're just touching overbought, but not all the lines are going down, so I'm going to pass. Euro USD overbought, all the lines are coming down. There's 4 things I'm looking for. So 1 is overbought, 2, all the lines are coming down, 3, the red line and black line have crossed over. They're on top, which we have. And then 4, what's the steepness of the green line? I want it better than 45 degrees, and it is. When I see this, I'm going to jump up to my TNTs, and I'm going to count how many lines are supporting this sell signal. 2 orange lines are coming down telling me sell. Dotted blue is going up. Blue lines are inversely related, so when blue goes up, that means sell. So 3 of the 4 are telling me sell. So I have the second part of the test. Then the third part of the test is I want both of these lines coming down, or I want the red line on top. And right now what we've got is sideways pressure. The green line's coming down and the red line is going up. So I don't have the element that I want here, so I'm going to pass. Now, if I did have that, what I would do is I would go to the a full chart. A full chart is a chart just showing me the Euro USD, but with multiple time periods. So here's a 1 hour, a 2 hour, a 4 hour, and it goes up to a day chart. And I'd want to see the 2 hour and the 4 hour that the majors are overbought, that they're up here on both of them. And we don't have that either. So we don't have my confirmation step. And the reason I want these overbought is that with these, if we take this trade and these are overbought, there's less of a chance we'll stop out. So on my confirmation, even if we had the pressure, even if we had this, I don't have what I want here. Pound USD, this is good, but I only have 2 of the 4 here, so I'm going to pass. Dollar Canadian, it never really got to oversold. I really like it to have started down here at some point. Also, I don't like taking a trade when the green line is past the halfway mark. Now, can you make money if the green line is here and you're taking a buy? Yes, you can. It's just not part of my trade strategy. Dollar Swiss franc, we just barely touched. Everybody's going up. It's just a little bit over the halfway, so I would consider this. 2 orange lines going up, dotted blue coming down, and we have up pressure. So we have everybody that we want here. Let's just curious. Let's take a look at our confirmation. USD, Swiss franc, USD, CHF. Overbought. So this is a trade I would consider if we didn't have news coming off. I don't mind that the lines are still going up. This is kind of close enough for me to accept it. So that's not a bad signal. Here, dollar yen overbought going up. And you can see here's clearly a case where you could have taken a buy when we're overbought. Oops. You could have taken a buy when we were overbought and got over 10 pips. Again, just not part of my trade strategy. So I've cloned this chart, and now we've got 6 more pairs. These are non-US pairs. So this is something, if we see something we like, we can take a trade on. Euro pound oversold, disagreement. Australian dollar, yen overbought, disagreement. Euro Canadian dollar overbought, everybody's coming down, double cross. Green is at 45 degrees. 2 orange lines coming down, dotted blue coming up, so 3 of the 4, but we've got up pressure. I want either down pressure or the red line on top, so we don't have that. Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, overbought, everybody's going up, double cross. Good steepness on the green line. I like that all the lines are clustered. 2 orange lines going up, thick blue coming down. So 3 of the 4 here. Down pressure, but the green is on top. So I've got a point here, 4 points here, 3 points here. Our issue, though, is that neither of these, both of these markets are in the middle of the night. And we're trading off of a 1-hour chart. I want to, on a 1-hour chart, I expect the trade to close within 1 to 3 hours, ideally closer to the 1 hour. Less time I'm in the trade, less risk. But given that it's nighttime, the moves take longer. I want one of these actively trading. So if I were trading off of a day chart, then that's okay. But since I'm trading on a 1-hour chart and neither of these are active, I'm going to pass. Pound yen, we've overbought, disagreement. Euro Australian dollar. All right, we touched overbought. Everybody's going down. I've got my double cross. I've got great steepness on the green line, or less than halfway. So I got everything I like here. 2 orange lines going down, dotted blue going up, so 3 of the 4. I need at least 3 of the 4. Down pressure and right on top. So I've got 2 points down here. So 2, 4, 3. So that's 9 points. So now we want to do our confirmation. Let's go to a full chart. That's Euro AUD. We touched overbought coming down. This is overbought coming down. This has already started to make its move. This is a good sell signal by itself. Actually, we're overbought across the whole way. So I'm gonna go along with this. Now on some of the trades, we do the take profit is predetermined. It might be 3 pips, 5 pips, 11 pips. It might be based on the ATR. This is a trade where we have to figure out what the trade is worth. So we're going to go to a clean chart and take a look at what it might be worth. So Euro Australian dollar, we just have the candles. Before we came on, I dropped some support and resistance on here. Support and resistance are spots where the candles seem to naturally stop. So they stopped here, over here. They seem to be stopping over here. And you can see when I draw it, I usually like to crunch up the chart so I get more data points, but it hasn't traded up here very much in the last 3 months. But what I can see is that we've got an uptrend. So I'm trading into an uptrend, and I want to take a sell. So I want to know how much room I have from where I'm at come on, to where this line is. So let's see. We've got 18 pips down. You can see it up on the right-hand corner when I hover over it, and 22 pips up. So that's 40 pips. These lines generally are about 30 or 40 pips apart on a 1-hour chart. So 18 pips down, and we're trading against the trend. The trend is up, and we're taking a sell. I don't want to go right to the line. So I want to trade between these two lines because I want to get in and out. So, for example, if I had taken a buy on this candle, you could see it hit and then started to come back. I want to be within here because I want to get in and out quickly. So 18. You know, we're going to go ahead and take a sell for 10 pips, a sell for 10 pips this morning on this. So you can take it in your simulator, or if you're using MetaTrader, let's pull MetaTrader over. Euro AUD, let's see if that's open. Euro AUD, here it is. Let's make it a 1-hour chart. We are going to take 10 pips. So I'm going to go to new order. This is a demo account. It's trading at 200 to 1 margin. Rule of thumb is move this decimal place over 4 spots. So 1.31 would be my lot size. I can take anywhere from half of that to double it, but I'm just going to take the 1.31 market sell. I'm going to right click on it, go to modify, and we're going to go for 10 pips. 10 pips is 100 points. I just add an extra 0. I click the little blue button. It does the math for me. And we will use a 3 to 1 on this. So 30 pip stop loss, which is 300 points. Right click. It does the math. Then I click this modify button. And we are just outside where these candles are, the wicks of these candles. So I like that. I like this. So we took a sell for 10 pips on the Euro AUD with a take profit of 1.81191, 1.81191, a stop loss of 1.81591, stop loss of 1.81591. All right, I expect this to close within the next 3 hours. Let's see if we have anything else. All right, so this is what we just traded on. Let's go to the next 6. Canadian dollar, yen, overbought going up. Euro, New Zealand dollar. We were overbought. Everybody's going down. Double cross. Steepness is greater than 45 degrees. We're just at the halfway mark. I don't like that we have a kink in the line, but 2 orange lines down, dotted blue up, so 3 of the 4. We've got down pressure with red on top. Let's go to our confirmation. It's Euro. Is that Euro New Zealand? What was that? Euro New Zealand. Now, the likelihood is I'm not going to take this Euro New Zealand because I've already got a Euro Australian dollar. But let's just see for the sake of it. Like doubling up on the Euro means I'm basically taking, I've doubled my lot size. This guy clearly isn't overbought, even though he's turned. I don't like to take a trade with this guy in the middle. We do have agreement. They're both going down, but given that we already have a Euro trade, I'm going to pass. Pound New Zealand. Overbought. We don't quite have this red line isn't quite going down. It's doing one of these. So we're going to pass on this. This isn't quite committed enough. New Zealand yen overbought. Disagreement. Gold. Holy smokes. We've kind of missed this move, but it's also in the USD, and I don't want to trade the USD. Euro, Swiss franc, disagreement. Let's go to the next group. Euro, Australian dollar, Canadian, disagreement. Swiss franc, yen, overbought, going up. Euro, yen, overbought, going up. Pound, Australian dollar. Pound, Australian dollar. Overbought. Everybody's coming down. Double cross. Terrific steepness on the green line. All the lines are clustered. 2 oranges coming down. Dotted blue coming up. So 3 of the 4 here. We've got sideways pressure with red on top. So we've got a point here. Let's take a look. That's pound, Australian dollar. Overbought. So it's got our confirmation. Let's figure out what it's worth. Now, on a Tuesday, I think we Monday or Tuesday we took a trade on the pound yen, and you can see we're trading into an uptrend. So here were the lines. Because we were trading into an uptrend and we took a sell trade, I went for less. I think we went for 11 pips, and we hit it. We hit it before it kept going up. If we tried to go down to this line, we would have missed it, and then we would have got stopped out. So here, let's see. What do we got? Come on. We get about 27 pips down. 8 pips. 19 pips. Let's go back and take one more look at it. Now, the other issue is we already have a trade with the Australian dollar in it. I think we can go for 10 pips on this too. We can go for 10 pips on this too. So let's do that. This other trade is almost closed. So, in fact, if you're with me, let's just close this one now. We'll take the profit, and we're going to do a new trade on the pound Australian dollar. So we closed out that other trade. We're going to do a new order. I'm going to move this up to 1.32 because I'm rounding this up because we just won. Market sell. And we're going to go for 10 pips. Modify. 10 and 30. Does the math for me. Modify. Let's see what it comes in at. All right, so we took another 10 pips. So we're going to do a take profit of 2.09479, 2.09479, stop loss of 2.09879. So take profit of 2.09479, stop loss of 2.09879. And this one's almost closed too. It should hit. Boom, it closed while we were on here. So we took 2 winning trades this morning. 2 winning trades. If you want to learn to trade, find somebody who's good at it and get them to teach you. We think we're pretty good at it. We're willing to teach you. In fact, we're so confident we can get you to do this profitably that once we've trained you, we'll let you trade with our money, which reduces your risk. 1, because you're trading with our money. 2, because you've got us acting as a safety net. We're watching what you're doing. And if you're starting to draw down the account, we're going to step in and figure out what you're doing wrong and correct it. Best way to figure out if it works for you is do our trading trial and go to try.forexsmarttrade.com and sign up, and we'll get you set up with the indicators and get you going with some coaching. All right, have a terrific day. I'll see you again at 10:30 when I'll check the market and see if there's anything there. All right, bye-bye.